The Russian River Registry includes 40 branches situated throughout Russia. One of the largest Russian River Registry branches, the Northwest one, has more than 1,700 vessels on record. At present, the operating range branch of the branch includes the following basins: lakes: Ladoga, Onega, Ilmen, Chudskoye, Pskovskoye, Belaya, and Vigozero. Rivers: Neva, Volkhov, Velikaya, Sheksna, Swir, Neman, Prigorya, the Kaliningrad and the Vistula. Gulfs: the Volga-Baltic and the White Sea-Baltic canals are the southern part of the White Sea. The geographic region serviced by the branches is as follows: the Republic of Karelia, the Leningrad, Novgorod and Pskov regions, the western part of the Volga region up to the Volga-Baltic Channel and the Kaliningrad region. The central office of the Northwest branch of the RRR is located in St. Petersburg. For a long time, the Northwest branch of the RRR has been cooperated fruitfully with its colleagues from Finland, Ristina, Latvia, Riga, Lithuania, Klaipėda, Poland, Gdansk, Ukraine, where it is supervises vessels, repairs and modernization and equipment manufacture. Pursuant to its existing charter, the Northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry is an authority rating inland waterways vessels. The purpose of activities of Northwestern branch of Russian River Registry is performing work and rendering services aimed at ensuring technical safety of inland waterways vessels and mixed river seagoing ships, navigation, safeguarding the passengers and vessel crews, lives and health, ensuring safety of the cargoes transported in the ships and environmental safety. The Northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry is engaged in the following principal kinds of activities. It examines and approves engineering documentation concerning the building, refitting, and repairs of vessels, performs technique supervision of Russian registry rules fulfillment during vessels building, refitting, and repairing, inspects technical condition of vessels and other floating facilities being operated and issues appropriate papers, certificates products, measures vessels tonnage in accordance with the established procedure, determines their capacity and issues appropriate papers, issues documents attesting the seaworthiness of mixed river seagoing ships classified by the River Registry. For the purpose of rendering assistance to the builders of Ust-Luga and Primorsk ports and the St. Petersburg Sea Passenger Terminal, the Northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry brought the following regularity documents into action: instructions for harbor vessels, instructive letter on occasional voyages of vessels, which permitted to use inland vessels for hydraulic engineering work in the Ust-Luga, Primorsk, and St. Petersburg harbor waters. There are more than 100 utility vessels being used in such a way, such as dredgers, lighters, floating cranes, non-self-propelled flat barges, bunkering vessels, waste treatment plants, water tankers, etc. These vessels perform bottom dragging, loading and unloading work, transport vessels, servicing and processing. Thanks to the timely regulatory papers development by the Northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry, the port builders managed to save significant funds which can be used in other important areas of St. Petersburg and Leningrad region building structure. For the purposes of water tourism development and the rivers and canals of St. Petersburg, the Russian River Registry has developed and implemented the procedure on registering the vessels built without the RRR technical supervision, which permitted more than 150 vessels to engage in commercial activities carrying passengers through the rivers and canals of St. Petersburg legitimately. During the last 3 years, 40 vessels corresponding to Russian River Registry rules were built for the same purposes in the St. Petersburg shipbuilders according to 5 new designs developed by St. Petersburg Designing Organizations. With the purpose of facilitating the delivery of non-metallic construction materials for the construction industry of the Northwestern Economic Region by inland vessels through the Ladoga and Onega lakes, the northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry developed a more precise qualification of the lake's water areas by the regions and seasons. It put into operation a supplement to the Russian River Registry rules according to which inland vessels can be permitted to operate in certain seasons in specified areas of the Ladoga and Onega lakes with a classification restrictions. Owners of more than 400 vessels took advantage of the results of the regulatory work performed by the northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry, thereby increasing the amount of both general cargo and passengers transportation. Strategically, the northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry creates a transportation prerequisite for the economic growth of the northwestern region of Russia as a whole. In the sphere of classificatory activities, the northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry strives in a systematic and purposeful fashion to ensure safe operation of vessels and other floating entities in the form of constructive and business-like cooperation with the ship owners belonging to all ownership patterns, with the purpose of abiding by the principal terms of technical safety of navigation, safeguarding the life and the health of passengers and crewmen, ensuring safety of the cargoes transported in the vessels, the environmental safety, a more complete and quality satisfaction of demand for the river registry services on the part of all the users. And the full conformity with the RRR Strategic Development Program, as well as with the purpose of attaining the aims and the tasks stipulated by the existing charter, the northwestern branch of the RRR has considerably updated and expanded the assortment of additional services rendered to the third-party organizations. New kinds of services rendered by the northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry are aimed, on the hand, to raising the level of the river fleet safe operation. For the purpose of fulfilling these requirements, the northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry undertakes to perform the greater part of the work, mainly stability, unsinkability, and freeboard calculations, hull vibration measurements, ascertaining the state of the vessel's propulsion equipment on its own. Besides, while registering a vessel with the Russian River Registry, it is necessary to know her maneuvering data. The northwestern branch of the RRR is competent in this sphere, and its experts can perform maneuverability trials of vessels. The northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry possesses the methods, appropriate equipment, and instruments for performing vessels, hull flow detection, thermotechnical control of the engines, cable passages flow detection. Significant work is underway in the sphere of environment protection. Its aim is to render services to ship owners, control the current technical state of oil-carrying vessels. Thanks to this, for 7 years there were no accidents caused by technical faults and involving oil-carrying fleet on the Neva River. Among new spheres of activities, the Northwestern branch of the RRR is rendering data provision services connected with the design issues and the provision of technical literature and documents. With the purpose of enhancing the assortment of additional services, the Northwestern branch of the Russian River Registry has trained experts in the field of quality management system certification. Ensuring the safety of vessels is the principal task of the Russian River Registry.